Hello friends, Chance here and welcome to Chance Code. In this video, we are going to discuss about functional programming concepts. So for understanding or discussing about functional programming, we have to pick some programming languages. For this video, I have picked Kotlin. So we are going to understand functional programming concepts in Kotlin and how Kotlin is achieving functional programming concepts even being a JVM language. So you might have seen lot of tutorials about functional programming earlier, and lot of tutorials might have focused on what is functional programming and how to use the functional programming concepts. But in this tutorial, we are going to focus on how Kotlin is achieving the functional programming concepts, and to achieve it, what are the tweaks Kotlin is doing in the background for us. Now you might have a question in mind that what is the point of understanding how Kotlin does it? Is it not necessary to just understand how to use it instead of understanding how Kotlin is doing that in the background? So to answer that, I have listed down few of the benefits understanding about the internals. So if we know how Kotlin achieves the concepts of functional programming, we can easily understand when to use what, and we can debug those things in a better way if we fall into some kind of problems, and we can build better functional styled APIs to let our user use our libraries in a better form. So let's go ahead and understand what a functional programming is really mean to us. So here is a definition what I understand about functional programming. But before we go ahead and define the functional programming as a bookie's theoretical statement, let's first look into one example. So here is an example. It is given to you and somebody is asked to understand this, then your mind will try to read it in the following way. First, you are going to read the first line, which says there is a list of fruits. Then you are going to understand it like a for loop which is iterating in the list. Then for each item, it is trying to check whether that item it starts with A, and if it starts with A, then it is making that to uppercase and prints it out. Now if you notice it, even though we are in the last statement of the println, we have to understand where we are. Basically, we cannot ignore the for loop or the if condition. Now if you convert the same example into functional style, this is the way it looks like. Now if we are going to understand the same program again, then this is the way we have to go out. So it is same like, okay, if fruits is been defined as a list of some fruits, then we are going to filter those fruits which starts with A. Then all those filtered fruits are going to be converted into uppercase, and all those converted uppercase fruits are going to be printed out. So in this case, we usually read any programming snippet from top to bottom in a simple English language syntax. So functional styled programming is nothing but writing your code in such a way that you can read those in top to bottom manner. So here is the definition. Functional style of programming is a concept where every possible common patterns of imperative style programming are wrapped into functions. For example, in the previous stuff we have seen how we wrapped something like map or filter or for each, and that allows us to write the same imperative styled program into a series of function calls and convert that into functional style. And how we do it? We do it by treating every function as a first class citizen in the programming language. So hope you understand the definition of functional programming or functional styled programming in this video. As I have already told that this is going to be a very deep dive into functional styled programming achieved in Kotlin. Please stay tuned for the further videos to understand more about functional programming in Kotlin. If you learned some new thing from this video, please do like and share this video. And for getting notified about the further videos of functional programming concepts, please do subscribe to our channel. Thank you. Thanks a lot for watching.